Hey everyone, welcome to Sober Saturday. We're on the last day of this 5-day Creating That Habits That Stick workshop. We are on the last habit or law of behavior change, which is make it unsatisfying to get rid of a bad habit. Today we'll be talking about that. We're live on my Facebook group, we're live on my personal page, and we're live on my YouTube channel. Let's get to the video. What's up, guys? I'm the Sober Life Coach AC. If you don't know who I am, I'm trying to create an impact on the world by getting 1,000 people this year to 30 days of sobriety and beyond. Today, we're live on my personal page. My Facebook group is Dare to Be Sober, which you can just find us at Dare to Be Sober or hashtag Dare to Be Sober, and my YouTube channel, where you can find me as the Sober Life Coach over there. Today, we're going to be talking about creating habits that stick, and we're on the last habit or the law of behavior change, which is make it unsatisfying. So just a quick medical warning. You cannot go 1 to 2 hours without a drink. Quitting can be dangerous. You may need to seek medical attention. If you're having seizures, extreme withdrawal symptoms, those sort of things. There's a difference between an alcoholic and a problem drinker. An alcoholic has as a physical addiction to alcohol, and a problem drinker just has a psychological addiction to alcohol. So if you can't go to more than 1 to 2 hours without a drink, this is not medical advice. So you will need to go seek medical advice if you have that problem. But if you just think you're a problem drinker, you're definitely in the right place. Also, I am not a counselor or a therapist. I am just a life coach. If you have trauma, those kinds of things, you may need to seek a counselor or a therapist. I'm just here to help you achieve your goal of being alcohol free. So the fourth law of behavior change. So the fourth law is an inversion of the fourth law of behavior change, which is make it satisfying. We're going to try to make it unsatisfying. We're less likely to repeat a bad behavior if it's painful or unsatisfying. So you can use something like an accountability partner, create an immediate cost in action. We care deeply about what others think of us, so we don't want others to have a lesser opinion of us. So an accountability partner is definitely one of those things that you can put into this fourth law of behavior change. So what are the laws of behavior change? We'll be going over this in the past 5 days, but if you haven't tuned in, we'll just quickly go over it. So you have the cue, which is you want to make it obvious if you're doing a good habit, or make it invisible if you're trying to get rid of a bad habit, because we're inverting these laws. Craving, you want to make it attractive or unattractive if you're trying to get rid of a bad habit like alcohol. Your response, you want to make your response easy, and you want it to make it hard if you're trying to get rid of a bad habit. Reward, you want to make it satisfying, and in this case, we want to get rid of a bad habit. We want to get rid of a bad habit, so we're making it unsatisfying. So here's a little chart. So creating a good habit, make it obvious, make it attractive, make it easy, make it satisfying. To eliminate a bad habit, you want to make it invisible, make it unattractive, make it difficult, and make it unsatisfying. So we're going to invert these, right? So when you're thinking about alcohol, we're going to ask ourselves, how can I make it invisible? How can I make it unattractive? How can I make it hard to get? How can I make it unsatisfying? Because we're stuck in this trigger, routine, reward loop, and your brain has picked up on the fact that you think that alcohol gives you some sort of benefit, and it's relieved something for you, anxiety, stress. So for me, it was, social situations, social anxiety, but there's all sorts of things that it's been relieving for you, and your brain actually picks up on that, and it finds that as a solution, and there's pathways in your brain that start building up over time to make it that this is your go-to thing. When I'm stressed out, I drink. When I'm happy, I drink. There's all sorts of reasons that your brain picks up on these, and that's why you're drinking at these times. So reward is the fourth step in the habit loop. So here's the habit loop. You got your cue, so signal, and then you got your immediately that you got the craving after you have the cue or the trigger in your environment. Your reward, so your reward is satisfying, begin to associate rewards particular cues, creating a habit loop. And then the last one is the response. It's a physical or mental action that occurs after the craving, the actual habit. This is the actual habit that's being performed. This is actually the drinking step, okay? So number one tip I would give you is get an accountability partner that's been there, okay? Get an accountability partner that's been there and done that. They are likely to hold you accountable and know how to motivate you to keep you going. I like the example of, say there's two people that want to go to the gym, right? Now they're both starting out and they want to go to the gym. They want to get fit, but they're both at the same level of fitness, right? So they're both at the same level of fitness. They're both just starting and they want to go to the gym, right? So for the first week, maybe they're both kind of motivated, but eventually, because they haven't built those habits, because they haven't built that strength, because they haven't built it's not part of their life. They eventually end up, one of them ends up stopping, and the other one ends up stopping too, because their accountability to each other is not strong enough to get them through, right? So when you go into the gym, you want to have, that's why people have trainers. You want to have someone there that's been there, that knows sets out a plan, that knows how to get there, that does those things, that helps you get to where you want to be, as opposed to just someone that's in the same boat. And there's nothing wrong with being having a support group that's kind of in the same boat, but you also want those people that are have been sober for a long time, to kind of hold you accountable and to help you with that. So, and it doesn't even have to be a physical person. You can start watching videos like this. You can search YouTube for videos. I used Alcohol Mastery when I first started out, and that was a great YouTube channel, just to kind of get my mind right. You can use books, you can use all sorts of things, but a physical accountability partner is definitely important, because like I said, you care more about what other people think than what you think sometimes. So another thing you can do is, to make this unsatisfying, is use cards or pictures to remind you why you stopped in the first place. Remind yourself why you're stopping, okay? Carry these cards around, like with things on it, like alcohol doesn't relieve my stress, alcohol doesn't actually relieve my anxiety, etc. And use these reminders to keep you on track and cement the fact that your drinking is an unsatisfying behavior. If you're drinking because you want to spend more time with the kids, or you want to be more present with them, then put a picture of your family on the back of your phone. Put a picture of those things in your life that you are working towards. Put a picture of your goals. Man, having your goals in front of you, pictures of your goals, looking at your goals, vision boards, all those things that successful people do. You can put that into your drinking, quitting drinking too, and becoming a non-drinker, because what happens is your brain, it sees these things on a daily basis, and it starts to think, oh, hey, wait a minute, okay, maybe this is important to you. Maybe this is important, and that starts realigning your subconscious mind as well. Just your brain just realizes, well, they continue to look at these pictures, they continue to think about these people, they continue to think about why they want to stop drinking. Maybe this is important, and your brain starts to go to work, helping you create these habits in your subconscious. Starts helping you create it instead of working against you. Okay, so that is definitely one of those things you can do. So just kind of a recap, because we did this for a whole 5 days, over the past 5 days. So over the past 5 days, we've learned how to eliminate a bad habit. I can do another workshop, or another set of live videos, just to create how to create a good habit, to replace the bad habits. Because look, too many people, especially me, when I quit drinking, I thought, I just had this thing in my mind, I'm going to quit drinking, and then my life's going to be great, and everything's going to be, everything's going to go to this crazy magical place where everything's great, and I won't have to do much else. But I knew deep down inside, because I've been doing personal development for a long time. I've been doing this for a long time. I knew deep down inside that wasn't true. But when I quit drinking, everything did get better. My finances got better. My relationships started to get better. But there were still those underlying issues like anxiety, stress, those reasons that we think we need alcohol. And those things can be eliminated with these these behavior changes, like making it invisible, making it unattractive, making it difficult, making it unsatisfying, getting an accountability partner, getting the alcohol out of your house, changing around your environment, learning about alcohol and addiction, reading books like The Easy Way by Alan Carr, or Naked Mind by Annie Grace, or listening to videos like this, just to get your cognitive dissonance in the right place, and get those two, your subconscious and your conscious mind, aligned. All those things are great. And once you wrap your head around that alcohol is a poison, now would be the time to make a good habit. So you want to make those things obvious. You want to make your habits attractive. You want to make them easy, and you want to make them satisfying. So a good habit would be like meditation, exercise. Another one of my habits that I have, I exercise, I meditate, I try to journal. I need to get better at that, but I do try to journal. Having a journal, writing down your feelings, and just looking at them is definitely one of those habits that I should be using, and it has definitely helped me out when I first got sober as well. So, so if you guys want another kind of a workshop on that, that would be pretty cool too. I can definitely do that. I just love doing these workshops for you guys because it helps me learn and teach, right? So I'm still learning these things as well, and I get to teach them to you, so which is really awesome too. So anyways, that is the what I have for you guys today. So just kind of just when you have these, just remember your brain is just in a habit loop, right? So you've had the trigger, you get the craving. For me, even before I would get drink the actual alcohol. As soon as you opened it, you were getting this reward sensation in your brain, right? And then the response was just the physical doing it. So you had the trigger, which made you pick up the alcohol in the first place, right? Because the trigger set your mind off to thinking I needed it. Then you had a craving, and then you picked up the alcohol. Before you even drank it, you were getting this like euphoric feeling as a reward, and then the response is the drinking. So just remember, you're kind of stuck in this loop, right? And if you can be aware of the loop and you can stop it at trigger, you can stop it at trigger, that's perfect. But if you keep having the craving and then you go to the reward and you actually have the alcohol in your hand and then the response, you want to put as many stop gaps in there as you can, so that can break up this habit, and then we can start creating good habits like meditation, exercise, journaling, reading, all those things that are keystone habits to any kind of success in your life. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you this morning. I hope you guys have a happy, sober Saturday. We'll be back. I think we're going to do the 5 habits of a non-drinker, which would be my personal habits. Not everybody has these habits. Like I said, a lot of people, when they quit drinking, they don't actually work on the other things in their life that they need to work on, and it kind of messes them up a little bit. But I'm going to give you my keystone habits, the 5 things that I would suggest that work for me, and they might work for you too. Like I say, I like to say this all the time, guys, go and try these things. Go and do these things. Don't take my word for it. Go and try things for yourself. If you find something else that works for you, completely fine as well. If you're having lots of trauma or you're having problems, seek out a counselor, seek out a therapist. But if you just want someone to help you with your goals, and you help you align your conscious and your subconscious mind, and help you create these good habits, and help you just achieve what you want, 30 days of sobriety and beyond, kind of reinvent yourself, then I might be able to help you, because I am a life coach as well. So I do have a program. It's called the Relapse Reinvention Program. It starts on June 7th. There's spaces open. Just DM me if you're interested. We can have a quick chat and see if you're right for the program. Not everybody is right for the program. I'm not right for everybody. And some people aren't ready for the program, and some people maybe we just won't click. Who knows? But just give me a message and see if we're right fit for each other. And if you are, then that'd be pretty awesome. We can go through a 30-day program, or you get 45-minute coaching call with me once a week. Plus, I'll give you videos and email. I'll give you emails with videos and exercises to do daily, those kinds of things, just kind of help you keep on track and get you where you need to go. But anyways, guys, that's all I have for you today. Hopefully this helped you, and have a happy sober Saturday. We will not be live tomorrow. We'll be back on Monday with the 5 habits, what kept me sober for the last 3 years. July 28th will be 3 years for me. So anyways, have a meaningful day, guys, and I will see you guys in the next video on Monday. Have a happy sober Sunday.